2018 Infiniti Q70 review. No Infiniti Q70 variant truly is unique in the crowd. This luxury sedan features a comfortable interior and can be purchased in a variety of configurations. It can also be entertaining to push. But the 2018 Infiniti Q70's shortcomings are pretty obvious. This generation on the Q70 goes back to 2011, back when Infiniti referred to it as the M56. There have been some updates through the years, but that is a very long time from the luxury sedan segment to travel without a full redesign. Though spacious, the within comes up short on storage and aesthetic appeal, plus the touchscreen entertainment system feels ancient than the standard set by current luxury offerings. We do just like the Q70's V8 engine, and also the availability of a long wheelbase version or even a hybrid help broaden the vehicle's appeal. But, ultimately, no Q70 variant truly sticks out in the crowd. What's new? Infiniti has modified names of all Q70 trims plus some options. The 8-inch in-touch entertainment display is standard on all trim levels. The Q70 are at its best using the V8, so opt for the 5.6 Lux trim. This version comes fairly well equipped, so there are few options to consider. We like many features that come from the Sport package, nevertheless the package's 20-inch wheels and stiffer suspension penalize ride quality. If you want blind spot monitoring, inside you'll get is actually by ponying up for all in the Q70's advanced safety tech inside proactive package. Unless you have a home in a climate with frequent snow, skip all-wheel drive to save some money in the dealer and also the gas pump. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Infiniti Q70 will come in two main trim levels, 3.7 Lux and 5.6 Lux. The numbers indicate the type of engine is within the hood. A long wheelbase Q70L can be obtained with either engine and other equipment. There's also a hybrid version appropriately named Q70 Hybrid Lux. Rear-wheel drive is standard, and all-wheel drive is optional on non-hybrid models. A 7-speed automatic may be the sole transmission available, while many different optional packages contribute towards a degree of customization. The base Q70 3.7 Lux receives motivation from the 3.7-litre V6 330 horsepower, 270 lb-ft of torque. Standard features such as a sunroof, dual-zone automatic climate control, and power-adjustable and heated front seats. A no-cost essential package that you can expect to get equipped further adds a heated tyre, parking sensors, a heated leader, a top-down parking camera system, leather upholstery, an 8-inch touchscreen display, a navigation system, and also a 10-speaker Bose premium sound system. The optional Premium Select package to the 3.7 Lux adds dark exterior trim, a rear spoiler, 20-inch wheels, upgraded brakes, a Swede-like headliner, and premium leather upholstery. The Q70 Hybrid Lux works on the 3.5-litre V6 along with a hybrid system 360 horsepower, and its particular features largely mirror the 3.7 Lux. The EPA pegs the hybrid at 30 miles per gallon in combined driving. Q70's bearing the 5.6 Lux badge pack of 5.6-litre V8 420 horsepower, 417 lb-ft of torque. These models include all the items with the 3.7 Lux equipped with all the no-cost essential package. Long wheelbase variants are differentiated from the Q70L name. These longer models present an extra 5.5 inches of rear legroom, a rear 12-volt outlet and heated rear seats. For all Q70s, the proactive package adds advanced security features including forward collision warning, back and front collision mitigation with automatic braking, blind spot monitoring and intervention, lane departure warning and intervention, and adaptive cruise control. The Sport package can be obtained on all standard wheelbase Q70s. It adds 20-inch wheels, another fascia, upgraded brakes, a firmer suspension, a 16-speaker Bose stereo, an electric rear sunshade and magnesium paddle shifters. Long wheelbase variants can opt for your performance tire and wheel package, consisting of 20-inch wheels and larger, more capable brakes. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S in this particular review depend on our full test with the 2016 Infiniti Q70 5.6W Premium Select Edition Package 5.6 litres V8, 7-speed automatic, RWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the present Q70 has gotten only minor revisions associated with trim level offerings. Our findings remain applicable to this particular year's Q70. Driving. This is really a genuine sports sedan. The V8 is very large and burly, and also the steering and brakes work well. Much is outdated concerning the Q70, but performance remains a strength. Acceleration. The big V8 accelerates effortlessly at full throttle, although low power is soft in comparison to what rival turbocharged engines produce. In our testing, the 060 mph sprint took 5.2 seconds, unremarkable for 420 horsepower, however, there is plenty of real-world punch. This is usually a fast car. Braking. Reassuringly firm pedal that's very easy to modulate. It feels expertly calibrated and inspires confidence. In our emergency braking test, the Q70 posted greater than average distances using its all-season tires. Note that this Premium Select Edition includes upgraded brakes. Steering. It's responsive and accurate in quick transitions, providing you the sense which the Q70 may be used precisely around turns. Effort is fingertip light in parking lots yet firm and steady on freeway slogs. Very good for your segment. Handling. The Q70 feels narrow and agile on winding roads, submitting eagerly and usually comporting itself such as a smaller car. The base car has a lot of bounce within the suspension for sure sporty driving, but a sport package is accessible and gives improvements. Drivability. The transmission hands over precise rev-matched downshifts in manual mode, yet it operates unobtrusively from the daily slog. While passing or merging, however, downshifts is usually slow to take part in drive. Overall, the Q70 can be a smooth driver that rarely annoys. Comfort. On the highway, the Q70's ride is calm and isolating, though imperfect surfaces may make the car feel jittery. The seating is spacious and plush. It's a pleasant car to stay, however, not much more. Seat comfort. A Q70 strong suit. The seats are soft yet adequate support for all-day drives. The rear seats have excellent under-thigh support. Ride comfort. The Q70 lacks the composed suppleness on rough roads that pros in this particular segment rightly expect. The structure too watchily quivers and shakes. This is partly right down to the big 20-inch wheels and tires. Rivals concentrating on the same equipment exhibit more refinement. Noise and vibration. It's adequately quiet of many surfaces. Tire noise can intrude on occasion, but that is part of the course with 20-inch rubber. We noted some gentle shaking from the important V8 at idle. Some might think of it as character, but others will want more isolation. Climate control. The straightforward controls include simple rocker switches for temperature adjustment. The entire bank of climate controls is angled up toward leading occupants, enhancing visibility and accessibility. Quiet fan and cold AC in triple-digit heat. Interior. The Q70's cabin has excellent ergonomics overall. The dashboard and console wrap snugly around the driver. Even the standard wheelbase model has generous rear legroom. The outdated tech interface could be the main drawback. Is useful. The control layout is mainly user-friendly. But the touchscreen is simply too far in the driver, and also the redundant control knob is less intuitive than these in rivals. Getting in, jetting out. The seats are high in accordance with the floor, so that you conveniently slide onto them or plop into them. The roof inside is high enough to settle out of your way, during back. The door openings are over-adequate. Driving position. The wrap-around dashboard and elevated center console result in the Q70 feel more being a sports car from your driver's seat, understanding that seat has a good amount of adjustments for taller or shorter drivers. The power steering column has a good amount of tilt and telescoping range. Roominess. The Q70's interior dimensions will almost certainly feel excellent for many pairs. 4 6-footers can travel in comfort. Those in back will relish the elevated bottom cushion, gives great thigh support. Space for your rear middle seat can be quite tight. Visibility. Front visibility is fantastic, and it is framed entertainingly with the curvaceous front fenders, similar to in a Corvette. The rising beltline and rakish rear roofline conspire to inhibit rear visibility somewhat, however it is still manageable. Quality. The cabin is nicely trimmed with many different leather and interesting industrial metal accents. Materials quality overall is high, and assembly tolerances seem tight. But the control knob and adjoining seat tilter knobs feel downmarket. Utility. The Q70 generally underwhelms within the utility front, but good child safety seat features redeem it somewhat. If you don't value child safety seats, the possible lack of small item storage along with a power trunk lid might offer you pause. Small item storage. Poor. Only 2 cup holders plus an ashtray around the center console. Nothing inside the way of thoughtful smartphone nooks or crannies. At least the center console storage box beneath the armrest within reason spacious and handy. Cargo space. The trunk capacity is approximately average. There's a wide opening, but it really narrows in the wheel wells. No power closing, just power release, plus the release takes an additional half second for whatever reason. The rear seat back is fixed, which means you can't fold it to gain extra cargo capacity. Child safety seat accommodation. 2 groups of latch anchors with 3 tethers for the rear shelf. Access is user-friendly. A rear-facing seat is actually a squeeze behind a longer-legged driver, however the Q70L should work okay. Technology. If wondering why the Q70 rates relatively poorly overall, this section will be the answer. Infiniti has largely left the Q70's touchscreen interface untouched in this decade, as well as its advanced stages watchily apparent. The car's rivals, meanwhile, have decisively pulled ahead. Audio and navigation. The most dated infotainment interface you'll find within this class. The touchscreen is usually a throwback to an alternative era. The graphics are low resolution and lack flair. The Bose stereo sounds great, but otherwise the Q70 system is often a mess. Smartphone integration. The infotainment system debuted ahead of when Bluetooth audio became ubiquitous, and this painfully obvious. Our Q70 a hard time remembering paired phones from drive to operate a vehicle. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay simply aren't offered. Driver aids. Our test car lacked the technology package, containing just about every high-touch safety feature the Q70 offers. It's almost unheard of within this class for items, for example blind spot monitoring and forward collision warning for being optional. Voice control. Not surprisingly, the Q70's voice command product is also climbing on in years. We couldn't work out how to control Bluetooth audio without conferring with the manual. Spoken commands has to be perfectly precise. There is no intelligence that people could detect.